I'm 73 years old, and I'm about to tell you something that may make you uncomfortable. Everything you think you know about getting older is completely wrong. And the worst part? The people who were supposed to tell you the truth, your parents, your teachers, society, either lied to you or they didn't know the truth themselves. I spent the first 50 years of my life believing the same lies you probably believe right now. I thought I had everything figured out. I had the career, the house, the respect. Then, at 52, something happened that shattered everything I thought I knew. And what I've learned in the 21 years since has completely changed how I see life, death, and everything in between. But before I tell you what happened, you need to understand this. I'm not making this video to impress you. I'm not trying to sound wise. I'm making this because I'm running out of time, and there are things you need to hear before it's too late. Not for me, for you. At 52, I had what doctors call a cardiac event. That's just a polite way of saying my heart tried to kill me. I was in a meeting talking about quarterly projections when the room started spinning. The next thing I remember, I woke up in a hospital bed, tubes in my arms, my wife crying in the corner. The doctor said I was lucky. Lucky. I had just come face to face with my own mortality, and they called it luck. But they were right, because lying there, with nothing to do but think, I realized something terrifying. I had been living my entire life on autopilot. I wasn't really alive. I was just checking boxes, meeting expectations, doing what I thought I was supposed to do. And here's the part that still haunts me. If I had died that day, what would I have left behind? A nice house? A retirement account? A list of achievements no one would remember in 5 years? Let me tell you the biggest lie you're probably telling yourself right now. I have time. I'll do it later. When I'm older, I'll finally live the life I want. I see people in their 20s, 30s, 40s saying the same thing. When I make more money, I'll be happy. When I get the promotion, I'll relax. When the kids are grown, I'll travel. When I retire, then I'll do what I love. Let me save you 50 years of regret with one truth. That day never comes. Because the goalposts keep moving. You get one promotion, then you want the next. You make more money, then you need more. You're always chasing something just out of reach. And one day, you're 70 years old, wondering where your life went. I did this. I spent 30 years climbing a ladder, only to realize at the top it was leaning against the wrong wall. And you can't climb back down. Time doesn't work that way. Here's something no one tells you when you're young. Success is a terrible goal. I say this as someone who achieved everything I set out to achieve. Partner at my firm, the house, the respect, and you know what? None of it mattered. You reach a goal. You feel amazing for about 48 hours. Then the feeling fades. So you need a new goal, more validation, bigger achievements. It's a hamster wheel. A friend of mine died at 68, worked 70-hour weeks his entire life, built a multi-million-dollar business, never took a real vacation. He kept saying, "Next year I'll slow down." Next year came. He had a stroke. At his funeral, his son said, "My father was successful, but I barely knew him." Is that the legacy you want? Your biggest regrets won't be the things you did wrong. They'll be the things you never did. I don't lie awake thinking about failed business deals. Those don't matter. What keeps me up at night? The trip to Japan I never took. The relationship with my brother I let fade. The book I always wanted to write. The time I didn't spend with my kids. The missed opportunities. The love you didn't express. The risks you didn't take because you were afraid. You think you have unlimited time with the people you love. You don't. One day, that time will run out. My father died when I was 45. I kept thinking we'd talk more when I was less busy. We never got that chance. Heart attack. Gone within hours. My biggest regret? All the Sundays I didn't call. All the dinners I skipped. After my heart attack, I changed everything. I stepped back from work. Said no to what didn't matter. Said yes to what I had been postponing for decades. In the last 21 years, I've learned more about life than in the first 52. What matters is painfully simple. Time with people you love. Work that feels meaningful. Experiences, not possessions. Being present. I know this sounds obvious. At your age, I would have rolled my eyes too. Yes, you have bills to pay. I'm not saying quit your job. I'm saying don't sacrifice what matters for what doesn't. Ask yourself this. Honestly, if you died tomorrow, would you be satisfied with the life you've lived so far? Not impressed. Satisfied. If the answer is no, what are you waiting for? I'm 73 years old. Every morning, I know I'm on borrowed time. So are you. If I could talk to my 30-year-old self, I'd say this: stop trying to impress people who don't matter. Stop sacrificing your health for your career. Stop postponing joy. Call your parents more. Take the trips. Do the things that scare you. Say no to what drains you. Say yes to what fulfills you. And most importantly, start now. Not next year. Not after the next project. Because the perfect time never comes. If you wait, one day you'll wake up and realize you waited your entire life away. I'm 73. Maybe I have 10 or 15 years left. And I'm okay with that. Because these last 21 years have been the richest of my life. Not because I made more money, but because I finally started living. Stop waiting for someday. Someday is today. The clock is ticking. What are you going to do with your time?